Okay, horn reaction videos. Subscribe, like the videos, tell your friends about it. This is actually the first reaction video I've done to a Somali video, so I'm really looking forward to it. I have been doing a lot of Ethiopia and Eritrea and some other places in Africa, but I just haven't done the Somalia one, and I really apologize because I realize there are people from Somalia who are watching and Somalians that are abroad. And so I kind of explored a little bit, and I found one that I like, and it looks like it's quite popular in Somalia too, because it has over 8.5 million people, viewers. This is my new channel. It's horn reaction videos. So Somalia is definitely in the Horn of Africa. So I'm going to be trying to do some of these as well, and I think I found a really good one to start with. So yeah, and if you're from Somalia, let me know that you support it, and maybe give another suggestion as well. Let's get into it. This is the first time I've watched this video, so I did kind of poke around, which is what I usually do, and then I know right away, like, yep, that's what I want to do. I didn't realize this had railroad tracks, so I don't know if you watched my other reaction videos. Sometimes I'm from the United States originally, if you don't know where I'm from, but I've been living in Asia since 1990, so I've been over almost 23 years in Asia. So before you know it, it'd be 25 years and 30 years. But I've always been kind of romanticized about railroad tracks, and this one right at the very beginning starts with a railroad track, and I thought that was a train engine as well. So. Oh man, this is cool. She's walking on a railroad track too, which is it's actually one of my favorite images. Yeah, I think I'm gonna like Somalian music quite a bit, actually. I mean, this is my introduction to Somali music. It's actually the first song that I will have listened to from Somalia, just for no apparent reason. I just hadn't, I guess I just hadn't really thought about it, but I know some of my viewers watch the other, my reaction videos, and I'm really glad that I'm watching one right now, so and reacting to it. And actually, one of the things I like right away is that, I've noticed that, countries where Islam is the religion, there's always well, not always, but I always associate with these bright colors. It's kind of like these. So and this is no exception. So you have this beautiful yellow scarf, kind of flowing in the wind. This is really different for me because it has a when I listen to Eritrea, Ethiopia, there's a little bit of difference, and this one there's a little bit of difference too, and just the language already has a kind of a different. I was listening to the language. The language is beautiful, and then all of a sudden those horns kicked in, and I don't know if you're familiar with my reaction videos. I do like a good horn coming into the music. Actually, that's kind of cool. There's kind of that red, because when you first glance at it, it looks like it's like a heart shape, because it's bright red and it has things on both sides. So there's a brief feeling of a heart shape there.
Alla Quruxsanaa Quruxsanaa yataqalan jadiyo qiimaysana alla qaya iyo qalbi xarana oqol sameeyo qosol
Okay, where's this filmed at? This looks like it has more of a winter feel, and I think there's a lot of Somalians that live in Maine or Minnesota in the United States. So for some reason, I suddenly kind of felt like I'm in Minnesota in this, because like in Minnesota, I'm from Detroit area. So if you're not curious, I'm from the United States originally, in Detroit, and in Detroit and Minneapolis, the trees go bare in the wintertime, and this has that right there, that same element that I'm very familiar with when I was a kid. I didn't expect that in the middle of the film. It just said directed by. That had a kind of a hypnotic effect right there. It's in a way that kind of it's just like nothing but that one little tinkly sound. Yeah, I really like this way. It kind of has this really hypnotic effect to it. This video, I think, is maybe one of the most popular videos in Somalia, right? Sometimes when I'm watching a video, I like to jump ahead a little bit because I don't want to play the entire video, because I want you to go to the original as well and support it. So I'm going to do that a little bit here as well. I just want to jump ahead a little bit, and sometimes I can capture something. This is also the part in the song where things kind of change up a little bit sometimes. Actually, it's kind of a nice romantic image right there, like they're just kind of having fun, smiles on their faces, running through a park at nighttime, enjoying each other's company. I was looking for a location that looks like somewhere in Minnesota or upstate New York, somewhere in the upper Midwest or northeast United States. Pretty cool video. So thank you, Somalia. So I'm glad I was able to do, this is my first Somalian video, and I think I chose a really good one for a first one. So hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, make some comments below and just maybe recommend some other Somali ones that I should be doing as well, and definitely we'll look into it, and I'll pick out some that I like and do some reaction videos for those too. Okay, Somalia, thank you. Shikinya.